A very good morning to one and all. Myself Dr. Rishabh Gupta, and in today's session we will be understanding that how we can conduct a t-test in MS Excel. So let's begin. Conduct a t-test to determine whether the female population mean age is significantly greater than 60. Assume significant level at 5%. Assume population is normally distributed with unequal variances. So data is being given pertaining to the age of female population. Now based upon this information, I need to conduct a t-test in MS Excel. So let's begin. So first and foremost, I need to create my null hypothesis as well as the alternate hypothesis. The null hypothesis is that the female population mean age is less than or equals to 60. The alternate hypothesis is that the female population mean age is greater than 60. Now after the formulation of null and alternate hypothesis, let me copy paste this information containing the mean age of female population. So Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Now after copying the data of female population mean age, I will create a dummy variable. This dummy variable is necessary in order to conduct a one sample t-test, because in MS Excel there is no option of one sample t-test. So we will click on two sample t-tests with unequal variances. So first I will go to data. Then there is an option known as data analysis. Click on it. And then you need to click on two sample t-tests assuming unequal variances. Click OK. Now I need to select the variable 1 range, then variable 2 range. Hypothesize mean difference is 60, and you need to check this labels as well, because I have not only selected the data but also selected the row labels. So I need to check this labels option as well. The significance level is 5%, that is already been mentioned in this numerical. Output range, I want my data to be presented here, and then click OK. Now this is a two sample t-test assuming unequal variances. Let's make a small modification in it. So I have corrected or make it to one sample t-test with unequal variances, as well as I have also eliminated this dummy variable column. The hypothesized mean is 60. Now this is the output of one sample t-test. Let's understand this data one by one. So the mean age of female population is 56.4. However, we need to find out that whether it is significantly different or not at a 5% level of significance. 39.822 is my sample variance. Number of observations are 10. Hypothesized mean is 60. And degrees of freedom is 9. Since the number of observation are 10, so my degrees of freedom will be equals to 10 minus 1. Now the t statistics is minus 1.804. Now the output also mention the p-value and the critical value of one tail as well as the two tail test. Since this numerical it's a perfect example of a one tail test, so I will reject or not reject my null hypothesis based upon the p-value and the critical value of a one tail t-test. Now as you can see, the p-value of this test comes out to be 5.2%. This value is greater than the 5% level of significance. Since this p-value comes out to be 5.2%, which is greater than the 5% level of significance, hence we do not reject the null hypothesis. Also, I can also take my decision by comparing the t statistics as well as the critical value of one tail test. It comes out to be 1.833. Since the t statistics of minus 1.80 is less than the critical value of 1.833. Hence, I do not reject the null hypothesis. This means that the female population mean age is less than or equals to 6G. Now let's focus on question number 2. A similar question. Conduct a t-test to determine that whether there is a significant difference of mean age between female population and male population, assuming 5% as a level of significance. We also assume that the population is normally distributed with unequal variances. So data have been given relating to the mean population age of male as well as the female population, and based upon this information, I need to conduct a two-sample t-test assuming unequal variances. Now after copying paste this information, I also need to write my null hypothesis as well as the alternate hypothesis. So the null hypothesis is that there is no significant difference between the male and female population mean age, while the alternate hypothesis states that there is a significant difference between the male and female population mean age. So my null hypothesis states that there is no significant difference, while the alternate hypothesis states that there is a significant difference. And using this two-sample t-test, I need to identify that whether I should reject my null hypothesis or do not reject my null hypothesis. So again, you need to click on data, then data analysis, and then I need to click on two-sample t-test assuming unequal variances. Click OK. Now I need to select the variable 1 range. Then I need to select the variable 2 range, that is the mean age of male population. Hypothesize mean difference is 0. 5% is my level of significance. I need to checklist my labels as well. And the output range is this one, E25. And then click on OK. Now this is the output of t-sample t-test assuming unequal variances. Now let's understand this output data one by one. So my mean of female population is 56.4, while the mean age of male population is 51.8. Similarly, the sample variance of female population age is 39.8, while for the male it is 57.289. Total number of observations are 10. Hypothesized mean difference is 0. And degrees of freedom is 17. T-statistics is 1.4761. Now I can compare my t-statistics with the critical value and can make my decision of accept or non-acceptance of null hypothesis. Similarly, I can also compare my p-value with the level of significance and can also take my decision. So in this case, the t-statistics is 1.4761. Let me highlight it. Now it is a case of two-tailed test. So I need to compare my t-statistics with the critical value of t at two-tailed test. It is 2.1098. So I need to compare my t-statistics with the t-critical two-tailed test. It is showing that the t-statistics is less than the t-critical two-tailed value, and hence we do not reject the null hypothesis. Similarly, I can also take my decision based upon the p-value of a two-tailed test, which comes out to be 15.82%. Since p-value is greater than 5% level of significance, hence I can say that I will not reject my null hypothesis, which means that there is no significant difference between the male and female population mean age. Now let's focus on the next numerical. You work as a dietitian and suppose 11 people took part in your diet experiment aiming at weight reduction at the end of first and second week. You can collect the following weights in the first and then after second weeks. So data is being given relating to the patient ID, the weights in first visit and the weights in the second visit. So you want to see that if the 2-week diets offered to your patient is effective or not, assuming 5% as a level of significance. Now it is a case of a pair t-test. I need to identify that using this pair t-test that whether my diet is effective or not. Now I have simply copy paste this information and after it I need to create my null hypothesis as well as the alternate hypothesis. The null hypothesis is that the diet offered to the patient is not effective, which means there is no significant difference between the first week and the second week weight. While the second alternate hypothesis is that the diet offered to the patient is effective. Alternatively, I can also write my null hypothesis in this format. So my null hypothesis is that the weight in the first week is equals to the weight in the second week, while the alternate hypothesis is that the weight of the first week is greater than the weight of a patient in the second week. Now after the creation of null and alternate hypothesis, I need to conduct a pair t-test. So again go to data analysis, then click on t-test paired 2 sample for means. Click OK. Then again I need to select the variable 1 range as well as the variable 2 range. Hypothesize mean difference is 0. Checklist your labels as well. Output range is E44 and then click OK. Now this is the output results of pair sample t-test. So the mean score is 169.4 in the first visit, while in the second visit it is 162.8. We need to identify that whether it is significantly different or not. The sample variance is 236.48 in the first visit, while in the second visit it is 308.622. Number of observations are 10. The correlation between both these variables is 0.98. Hypothesized mean difference is 0. Degrees of freedom is 9, which is number of observation 10 minus 1, which is number of observation of 10 minus 1. Now the t statistics is 6.1279. So either I can compare the t statistics with the two-tailed test, or I can also take my decision based upon the p-value. Now in this case the p-value is found to be less than the 5% level of significance. Hence we will reject our null hypothesis. Alternatively, I can also observe that the t statistics is found to be greater than the critical value of 2.26. Hence we can conclude that the diet offered to the patient is effective. The weight in the first weeks are found to be greater than the weights of the patient that were found in the second week. Hence we have proved that the diet offered to the patient is effective based upon the 2 sample t-test for means. Now let's focus on this last part. So determine, is there any significant difference in the IQ of male and female respondents at 5% level of significance. Assume population is normally distributed with equal variances. So it is a case of equal variance, that is t-test with equal variances. So data of male and female population is being given and I need to identify that whether there is a significant difference between the IQ of male and female or not. Let me first copy paste this information. Now first and foremost, I need to create my null hypothesis as well as the alternate hypothesis. So the null hypothesis says that there is no significant difference in the IQ of male and female respondents, while the alternate hypothesis states that there is a significant difference in the IQ of male and female respondents. So we need to validate our results using the t-test with equal variances. Again, go to data, click on data analysis, and then you need to click on 2 sample t-test with equal variances. Variable 1 range, so I need to select the male IQ, then I need to select the data of variable 2, that is the IQ of female. Hypothesize mean difference is 0. I need to label my rows as well. Output range is E63 and then click OK. So this is my output results of 2 sample t-test assuming equal variances. So the mean of male IQ is 201 while for the female it is 203. The variance of male is 2914.73 while for female it is 4337. Number of observations are 20. Pooled variance is 3626. Hypothesized mean difference is 0 and the degrees of freedom is 38. So my degrees of freedom is equals to 20 minus 1 plus again 20 minus 1. So total number of observation for male respondents minus 1 plus total number of observation for female respondents minus 1. The total comes out to be 38. The t-statistics is minus 0.105 and I need to compare this t-statistics with the critical two-tail t-test and the value is 2.024. Again, the t-statistics is found to be less than the critical t-value. Hence, we do not reject the null hypothesis. The null hypothesis states that there is no significant difference between the IQ of male and female respondent. I can also arrive at the same result by comparing my p-value of a two-tail test with 5% level of significance. Again, this 91.7% is greater than the level of significance. Hence, we can conclude that we do not reject our null hypothesis. So that's all from my side. We'll meet you in my next session. Have a nice day.